owner of Canna Entice, and just doing all kinds of things in the industry. So proud of you. So glad to get to know you as a friend. And so, Shannon, please let us know what delicious stuff you have going on in the kitchen.
I see some Grand Marnier and
I
something.
see some Grand
Oh
Marnier.
my
I see some
goodness.
almond butter
Hi,
and some
everyone.
fruit. Oh my
What
God.
is she gonna hook up tonight?
So I'm gonna have to bend down a little bit just so that I can get this large spread of stuff. I'm really, really excited about today's segment because it is all the deliciousness that you could ever wish for. So, hi, my name is Shannon, like Kathy said, and today we are, you know what? I don't even know what these are called, but somebody gave me this recipe on how to do it, Billy, hint, 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 hint. And he loves bananas. And so we are gonna do this dish that is a nice, healthy form of, maybe not Melissa healthy, but healthy snack. And so let's just get right into it because I'm gonna mess it up if I keep on talking. So today, what we're gonna do is, and I'm gonna kind of go through the ingredients as I use them so that I don't have to just kind of go through everything at once. So you're gonna start out with 2 bananas. And what I'm gonna do with the bananas is I am going to slice off the tops. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna slice off the tops. And so this recipe is, there will be an adult version that has alcohol in it, like Phyllis pointed out, and then there will be a a version where anyone can use it. So what you're gonna do is just peel the skins off of the 2 bananas. And I'm not crazy about bananas, but these are just absolutely delicious. And so then you're just gonna take the bananas out, and then I'm just gonna slice them. You're just gonna carefully take your knife, slice it in half, hopefully even. Okay, and then I'm just gonna be left with the 2 halves. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same for the other one. And so the stars of the show tonight, as far as the CBD goes, will be the culinary oil. We do have water soluble, and if that's what you have, you can absolutely use that. But what I'm going to use today is the culinary oil. I'm going to use the chili, where is it? The chili lime, Wakana seasoning, which has 200 milligrams of CBD in it. The culinary oil, which has 500 milligrams of CBD, and each drop is 1.67 milligrams. So I'm gonna use 5 because every time I do something, I infuse it with 5 milligrams. That's a safe amount to use. Okay, and then so what I use for this one is almond butter, but you can use regular peanut butter. But I like almond butter, it's organic, it's creamy, you can use whatever kind you have. But for this one, we've got almond butter, and then we have yogurt. And so we have low-fat Greek yogurt. I just used a plain one. You can use whatever kind you want if you want to just kind of dress it up. And please have fun with this. This is definitely one of those recipes that you can have a little fun with. And so what I'm going to do, let me get right into it. So I am going to start with the, so you have your 4 halves. And so each one of these are going to be different. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to infuse all of my ingredients, the 2 butters and the 2 yogurts. And you'll find out why I have them in 4 containers in a minute. So, because the amount that's in here is more than 1 serving, I'm going to do maybe about 10 drops in each. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Actually, I'm doing 20, okay? And the reason is because I just thought I am. Okay, and for the last one, these are some big drops, right? And remember, just have fun with it. But just imagine that I put 20 drops in each, and I'm just gonna mix that up, right? Mix it up so that it's nice and blended. And the yogurt, I'm gonna do the same thing for the peanut butter. Okay. And see that I mixed that one first, and the reason is because this one is going to be the adult version of the peanut butter. Otherwise, they're both just almond butter. Okay, and then for this version, I am going to put just a capful of Grand Marnier. Well, I have to do a teaspoon. So this is a tablespoon, but I'm not going to be heavy-handed today because I may have to go to the dispensary tomorrow. And then for this one, I am just going to use tequila. And I wanted to use a dark tequila. It's just kind of what I had available. But I'm going to do on the first butter, I'm going to do a capful. And on the second one, I am going to do a capful. Okay. All right. So now we've got Grand Marnier. We have tequila. We have Grand Marnier tequila in this yogurt. And then for this one, we have just the culinary oil, and culinary oil is in all of them. And this side is infused, this side isn't infused. Okay, let's get going. So let's start with the first one. And then you're just gonna build this on. Remember, I have the culinary oil in here, so I've got the CBD, and then I'm just going to build it on top of this banana. Try not to be messy, but you're gonna eat it afterwards, so it doesn't matter. And see, when you're live, you don't have the benefit of taking your time. Okay, and then let me just replace this one with this one because I want to show you kind of the two different things. And so for this one, I am going to just put the yogurt. And then for this last one, this is the yogurt that's infused with CBD oil and with the tequila and the Grand Marnier. So this one is ready to go. Okay. All right. And you know what? Actually, I was supposed to put this one, the tequila and the Grand Marnier on there, but you get the idea. So with this one, I'm just going to build it up. I'm going to put the walnuts in it. I'm going to use walnuts. You can use pistachios. You know, you have to make sure that they're, you know, the shells are off of them. And you're just going to build it up with your favorites. I'm using walnuts on this one. And I am going to use, I'm going to use the cinnamon on this one. And I'm going to use, you know what I have? The pumpkin seed flax granola. So for the benefit of time, I'm just going to kind of tell you as I'm throwing it on here. You can use cinnamon on the top. You can use, did I use this? You can use cinnamon on the top of here. I put a little bit on it before. And then I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of honey on the top. Okay, and then let's go to this one. Now, these two don't have the alcohol on them. So with this one, I'm just going to put berries on it. And I'm just going to, you know, it's no method to the madness. Just whatever your favorite is. Just going to build that on there. And again, I think I'm going to put a little cinnamon on there. And a little honey. Okay, and I am going to use some chili lime on this one. So just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit to get a little bit of that flavor on there. And so now these two are the ones that are supposed to be infused. So let me just get a little bit of that on here. So this has Grand Marnier in it, and it has tequila in it. I'm gonna call this a drunken banana. And so for this one, I'm gonna do it the same thing. I'm gonna put some walnuts on it. And just have fun with it. Also have cashews. You could put cashews on there. And you know, I'm gonna put the granola on it. It's gonna give me all of that crunch and goodness. I'm gonna put a little honey on there. And this honey is really good. It's wildflower honey, so it's got that sweetness. And for this last one, I'm just gonna switch up the berries, and I'm gonna put some blueberries on here. And we'll just make this whole one dark. Okay, and I am going to put a little honey on there. So, and I dare you to try to make this without licking your fingers and stuff. And then, so for these, I didn't put some chili lime on it. So I'm gonna put some chili lime on this one. So the two in the center are chili lime, just a little bit. And again, remember, it was infused with the CBD oil. These two are infused with the Grand Marnier and the tequila. And all of them are infused with the culinary oil, again, 500 milligrams, 1.6 milligram per drop. So I put 20 in there. So who knows if that was floating on the top. So I'm getting more than enough CBD in all of these snacks. And of course, this is the, This is the version that I did on camera, which doesn't always come out great. But this is the version that we did before. Hopefully you can see that.
Looks great.
And
Yes, it looks
that's
wonderful.
it for me. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, I try to come up with recipes that, you know, you can have some fun with. We already ate dinner, so this is the snack. And I just incorporate it into my daily meals and, you know, just try to bring you something fun and delicious. So bye for now.
Thank you, Shannon. That does look fun and delicious. Love you guys for your unique recipes that you come up with. And so that's something I definitely will be trying.